Fishing during hot summer months has some challenges. Brent is outlining some issues and remedies for the situation.
Good day and welcome to another segment here of Fly Fishing Pass It On. Today we're going to talk about fishing the summer doldrums, as we call it. Fishing gets pretty tough in the middle of summer for various reasons. For fishing trout, for example, I read in an English book years ago about when you hit the summer doldrums, orange is a really good color, and I've been fishing it for quite a few years, and it seems to work quite well during the summer doldrums. And the bite is kind of off. Now, the main reason the bite is tough is because of water temperature. Now, this is really the gist of my little podcast here today. Is I want to, if you're not mindful of some of these issues, and I know us as beginners, we all go through these phases where there's a huge learning process, and a lot of times we wait all summer for vacation time or whatever else, and we get out camping and fishing and whatever, and that's very commonplace. But in many cases we're going to lakes and whatever that are in very heavily stressed situations where the water temperature is getting in that 70 degree Fahrenheit, 20 degrees Celsius mark, which is a dangerous period for trout. That water temperature doesn't hold much oxygen. So when you're playing a trout, they're hard to catch, but if you catch one, you play them too long, they're going to die on. You're going to kill them even if you release them, they look okay. They are stressed. I've even seen it where they've had what looks like a heart attack. That's lactic acid's building up in them. That can actually happen in other water temperatures as well, not typically just when it's hot, but the hot climate and the hot water is very dangerous. So if you're going to fish in the summer, try to target these fish in early morning and late in the evenings, okay? And you're going to have a lot better success rate as far as releasing these fish. Now, our fish are what I would consider a most valuable treasure if you're an angler especially. You know, we don't want to be killing fish. We want a good, healthy population out there. So when you're fishing lakes, for example, the fish are going to be deep where the cooler water is. Shallower pothole lakes, as we say, I would just stay off them. We fished some of those kind of lakes. I guided on some of those lakes, and I would just shut the fishery down in the middle of summer because it was just a dangerous time. I didn't want to hurt the fisheries, so it was better that we fish spring and fall, and that's typically what most lake anglers will be doing. The summer months, you can go into rivers and streams, especially the larger rivers. They're going to be a little cooler generally, and mountain rivers, streams are cooler water, and they're going to have a healthier situation as far as water temperature. It's always good to have a little thermometer with you. Check your water temperatures. Now, even in the mountain streams, I know when I lived in BC, well, I fished BC a lot over the years, and they will shut, the fisheries will shut water down, these rivers down in the middle of the day many times when the water temperature gets to a dangerous level. They want to protect these fisheries. Super important. So you can fish early in the morning and later there's a window in there that they'll allow some fishing. So watch your regulations, because you get caught fishing midday, those guys aren't fooling around. They will throw the book at you. And the most important thing is when you're fishing, and not only when the summer doldrums, but throughout the year, I would emphasize, please fight your fish as quickly as you can. Get them in the net, keep them in the water, revive them, and let them go safely. I see a lot of anglers that, you know, they wait for a long time to get a fish on, and then they're going to play them out for as long as they can, get lots more enjoyment out of the fight. You know, you're just basically taking a bonker and killing these fish. You know, you might look like you're releasing a live one, but their mortality rate it's horrible. So please try to use good sized tippet, decent sized rods. You know, I see guys targeting, 10-pound fish with four weight rods. I mean, there's another recipe for disaster. I like using good rods on bigger fish and heavier tippets. Using fluorocarbon is always a good idea. So And another good idea, I'm just getting ready to hit the golf course here. I'm going to go play around the golf with my son, and you know, we're not going to be killing any fish out there today. It's going to be a little warm for us, but we'll be hitting the mountain streams here in the next few days when this temperature kind of cools off a little bit. So be careful out there. Make sure you're wearing your sunscreen, your hats, and everything else. And look after the fisheries, and you'll be doing a great service to yourself and the fisheries and for other anglers. So thanks for watching, and have a great summer. We'll catch you soon.
Thanks for watching Brent's Fly Fishing Instructional Series. He can be found on Brent's YouTube channel and Sport Fishing on the Fly.